Hey everybody, it's Angel with another episode of what I'm now calling The Choir, because this is where you learn how to sing your song. In this episode, I kind of just want to maybe make like a part 2 of my intro video from the other day. And that's because I can't believe it, but I left out some very important and near and dear things to my heart that, I want to share with y'all, and just some more expectations on what type, expectations and what type of content you're going to be seeing from me, like the types of a subject that I'm extremely passionate about and I want to teach others more about. But before I get into there, I said something a little bit ago, like by a little bit ago, maybe a minute ago, and that was singing your song, learning to sing your song. And what do I mean by that? Well, when I say sing your song, keep singing your song, I'm saying live your life the way that you see fit and the way that you were meant to. And in order to do that, you've got to refine what you want your life to look like, first of all, and that starts with asking the right questions. So again, that was one of my intentions for this whole project, was to get people to ask the right questions so they can steer their life in the right direction. So that's what I mean by singing your song, right? Your song is a vibration. It's your unique footprint on this world. It's your unique vibration. It's everything from the way you speak and act and walk and talk and the things that you consume into your body, into your mind, into your heart and your soul. So it's a two-way street of your song is listening and singing. That's your life. It's a balance of that. So yeah, my intention for the choir, these sessions, is for people to start asking the right questions and defining their song and playing out their melody. So now that we've got that out of the way, the main thing I wanted to talk about today, and I had left out in the original video, was my intentions to create content surrounding art and manifestation. So, art, I love art. I'm such a creative person. Whether that was like growing up drawing, playing with Bionicles, or if you remember what those were, it was like a different type of Lego. And then, or whether it was like the 1 hour every other week in elementary school, or in middle school, dioramas or DIY, arts and crafts, anything like that. And then in high school, being in an architecture and engineering academy where, I was designing every day, and I was like winning almost every design competition that I entered with my class. Art has always been there for me. It's always been something that I've been good at, and after learning about manifestation, realizing that it's essentially the same thing. Art is manifestation, and manifestation is an art. They're both creative processes where you are taking an idea that you received from the infinite potential around us, and then you put it into action, tap into the flow, and pull the different resources around in the world and organize them in a way that produces that idea into physical reality. So that's why I'm so passionate about manifestation, and I want to teach more of it from that lens and framework that it's just like creating art. And if you're creative, you know how easily that just comes to you sometimes, especially when you tap into the flow. Manifestation is fascinating, and art is fascinating because it's like a balance of the masculine and feminine energies. The feminine when you are in the receiving mode, right? You're relaxed and you receive inspiration, or you're in the shower and you receive this wonderful idea. And then it's the masculine where you are taking the action to actualize that idea, and together they create like this flow state where you tap in and you're just, you don't even know, but hours slide by, and then you are presented with this beautiful piece of art. Like, for example, if you're a painter, you get inspiration of something you want to paint. And then what do? You get your brush, you get your tools. You build the skills through practice of doing this too. And say if you get your paint, and if you don't have your paint, you go to the store and you get the paint. Still, you are pulling physical reality to you to create that painting. And that's all manifestation is as well. It's you're taking an idea that you see in your head that was given to you, or that you pulled from the infinite, right? The source. And then with your given skills and the skills that you built up, you gather the materials, you gather with the right people, you find yourself at the right place at the right time with the right skill sets, and you're able to create that thing that you envisioned in your head. And we do this whether we realize it or not, honestly, with subconscious manifestation. And that's intriguing in itself, but what I'm talking about right now is conscious manifestation, the choice to be creating, the conscious decision to create. And I love it, because how cool is that? Like, I don't think there's anything cooler in the world, honestly, than to take something in your head and put it down in real life and just have it in your hands. Well, who's to say what's in your head isn't real life? That is also real life. But I digress. But again, I want to teach more about manifestation from this lens that it's really just like making art. It can be as easy as that. And get people to see that they're really one and the same. And hopefully that creates an energy in people's lives where they're able to believe in their vision more and subsequently believe in themselves more. Because it no longer is this daunting thing, because they've been doing it all their life anyways. So yeah, just something really quick today. Just setting down more expectations of other things you're going to see. So again, you're going to see a lot of self-love content, a lot of self-help, a lot of deeper stuff like shadow work and inner child work, along with manifestation and art, and honestly, anything else that sparks my interest that is a current representation of where my energy and my creative energy is flowing. Because I believe, and what's another thing that's fascinating is that I believe like any skill or any art form, any new art form that I learn, I found I'm able to apply those concepts. There's like general concepts that apply to every single thing after that. Like everything is connected, and that's just so fascinating. And I want to share the lessons I learned from these things that then will translate to everything else I do there and after. So, again, yeah, just really quick, that's all I wanted to say. I think I'm going to sign off now. Sing your song, and the rest will flow. Welcome to the choir.